Are you still making fundamental mistakes when it comes to cleaning and lubricating the chain of your bike? I really hope not, but I have a feeling lots of people still are. So in this video, I want to make it super clear and super easy on how to correctly clean, lubricate, and maintain your chain so that you can actually get it right finally. Over the years, we have made countless videos on how to clean and lubricate your chain, but the advice and methodology changes over the years and products change too. Cue the clip of Si cleaning his chain with WD-40.
Spray it on your bike, on the chain, cassette, derailleur, brake caliper.
Please don't ever do that. And just to be clear, this video is in no way going to be about chain waxing. The principle of good chain maintenance is very simple. Start with the chain as clean as humanly possible. Lubricate only the inside surfaces and rollers of the chain, and then when it gets dirty, repeat the process, and it really is that simple. There's no need to lubricate the chain rings. There's no need to lubricate the cassette. There's no need to lubricate the pulleys. And then finally, there's no need to overcomplicate it. Before we dive into this, the irony of this chain being immaculate and spotlessly clean isn't wasted on me. Essentially, this is my brand new bike, and I'm gonna shortly be taking the chain off of the bike to strip and wax it. But this is actually the first mistake I often see people making, because when you do get a brand new chain, it comes with thick factory grease on it. This sticky grease, which comes on all brand new chains, is great at reducing friction, but it's even better at attracting dirt. And once the dirt has got onto your chain, well, it's gonna wear it out fast. So please, 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 if you've got a brand new bike with a brand new chain, or just a brand new chain, strip this factory thick grease off of it using a good quality degreaser, or something like this, which is a chain stripper. To clean your chain, you're going to need to use some kind of strong degreaser. Now, here on GCN and GCNTech, we're supported by Circus, and one of the great products for stripping factory grease off of your chain is the chain stripper and wax prep. There's lots of different products out there, and I would suggest using a reputable brand to make your life as easy as possible. If you are going to be using a powerful, strong degreaser, my advice is, whilst a lot of these can be used whilst the chain is fitted to the bike, the best thing to do is to remove the chain from your bike, do the strong degreasing with it away from all of the bearings and parts of your bike. That way, you don't run the risk of the degreaser getting in past the seals and removing grease on areas of your bike where you actually want the grease left. In order to remove the chain from your bike, most bikes have a quick link, and the easiest way to remove it is with a set of these, a set of quick link pliers. Once you have thoroughly degreased and reinstalled your chain and then lubricated it, you can just use a more mild degreaser as part of your normal bike washing routine, and in that case, you don't have to remove your chain every single time. Once your chain is clean, it's a case of not applying too much lube. This is a common mistake I regularly see people making, and too much lube is not a good thing. One, it attracts extra dirt, which causes extra friction. Two, it can go everywhere, including all over your bike and all over your clothing. And then if you're using lube that is of a premium brand, well, it's gonna come at a premium price tag, and it means you're just gonna waste it and cost you extra money. And then four, just to confirm, we're definitely still talking about chain lubes. When it comes to lubricating your chain, you don't have to be a total nerd like me and apply one drop to each individual roller. You can just take your time and backpedal the bike and apply it to the rollers and the inner side surface of the chain. Now, this is actually really important to get right, and this is the next common mistake that I see people making: applying way too much, getting it everywhere, and all on the external surfaces of the chain. Let's be super clear here. You only need to apply lubricant to the rollers on the inner edge of the chain. We don't want it on the sides, we don't want it anywhere else, and then once you have put lubricant onto the chain, backpedal it for a few times to work the lubricant to the inside surfaces between the rollers and the pins, and then take yourself a clean cloth, backpedal the bike, and wipe off any excess lubricant. Now, this is the step that lots of people forget, and it's because it seems counterproductive to apply your chain lubricant and then effectively wipe most of it off. But you're only lubricating the inner surfaces. The outside bits want to be as clean as possible so that dirt doesn't stick to it. Whilst I appreciate some people will say they don't have time for good chain lubrication and maintenance regimes, and the fact that they say it doesn't matter, I categorically disagree. It does matter. A correctly cleaned and lubricated chain is going to last much, much longer. But don't feel like you have to go out and buy all of the premium lubricants and degreasers, because that is actually going to set you back a lot of money. And this is a mistake I see people making. And that is to not be drawn in by fancy marketing and colors and marketing claims with products. Choose a product that is from a reputable brand that has some sort of testing and research behind it and is being independently tested. I would say, in all of my years of experience, whilst there are cheaper products out there that on the face of it look like they're good value, typically you end up using more of them. So in the long run, they work out as fairly false economy. But I would say head to your local bike shop, ask them what they're using. Check with your local riding buddies what products they've found works best over the years, and just be mindful that when you are looking for lubricants and cleaners, don't be drawn in by shiny packaging and just the price. So there you go, those are the simplest ways I can explain how to avoid the mistakes that I still see people doing. Please don't be that guy that turns up at the weekend ride with a filthy, dirty chain that is one giant gunky mess. It's not cool, it's not good for you, it's not good for the bike, and it's certainly not good for your bank account. Now, if you do have any other chain cleaning and lubricant advice of your own, let us know in the comments section down below and share it with the GCNTech community. Right, that's it from me, I'm out of here. If you want to help support our channel and support what we do, subscribe to GCNTech and consider having a look at one of our YouTube membership packages. Right, I'm out of here, see you later.